My home felt less like a place to live and more like a museum of my life, overflowing with old magazines, unworn clothes, and forgotten toys. My husband, Awe, navigated the clutter like an explorer, while Little May's corner was a kingdom of broken toys. The anxiety grew louder with every closet avalanche. I longed for a tidy home, but letting go felt like losing a part of myself. Each object was a memory, a comfort, a shield against uncertainty. But the weight of it all was suffocating. One chaotic Sunday, as Awe searched for the remote and May cried for her lost doll, I realized I was both curator and prisoner of this museum. I knew something had to change, but the thought of starting was overwhelming.
My dear, your home has a traffic jam. Your things are blocking the flow of good fortune and energy. We've entered period 9, a time for transformation. You can't welcome new energy if the old is stuck.
I'd never thought of clutter as a cosmic traffic jam, but the idea was oddly comforting.
Just clear one corner. Make space for energy to breathe. Open a window for the universe. That night, I looked at my mess differently. Maybe clearing a shelf could invite good fortune. I started with a tiny bookshelf, imagining I was clearing a path for luck to dance in. It felt less like a chore, more like a secret ritual.
I'm Dr. Hoot, specialist in the psychology of possession. You're not hoarding junk, you're hoarding feelings. Try the 5-second rule. Pick up an object, ask if you need it, and count down from 5. If you can't justify it, it goes in the goodbye box.
I tried it with an old mug. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into the box it went. The rule turned a painful struggle into a simple, liberating game. Each item I let go of made the next one easier. I realized I was giving myself permission to move on. The emotional debate faded. Action took its place. Letting go became a little less scary.
The acorn must be let go to become a tree. You're holding on to acorns, memories that need to be set free. Everything is impermanent. Clinging to the past brings suffering. The you who wore that dress is gone. These objects belong to a person you used to be.
The squirrel dropped its acorn and scurried away. Letting go wasn't loss, it was acceptance. I looked at my goodbye box differently. I was liberating these things and myself. Thanking them for their service, I released them and felt lighter. Life is a river, not a museum. That evening, I gathered Awe and May. I confessed, I'm scared to throw things away. To my surprise, Awe admitted he kept old computer parts to hold on to his younger self. Little May clung to her headless doll, afraid to forget Grandma. We realized our clutter was a collection of fears and memories, not just things. We hugged. We'll never forget Grandma. Her memory is in our hearts, not in a doll. I told Awe, you're still a genius to me, even without the supercomputer. By sharing our attachments, we took away their power. We were finally ready to face the clutter together, as a family. The next Saturday became the Great Decluttering Day. Armed with boxes and music, we tackled the chaos as a team. I used the 5-second rule. Awe let go of his tech dreams. May chose a few treasures for her memory box. We laughed, shared stories, and found forgotten treasures. Awe let go of an old graphics card with a dramatic farewell. May decided her headless doll could make another child happy. By day's end, sunlight streamed through clear windows. The floor was visible, the air lighter. We filled boxes for donation and recycling, and our hearts felt full. We hadn't just cleaned our house, we'd unburdened our souls. The traffic jam was finally clearing. The house felt quiet at first, almost too empty. I worried I'd lost parts of myself, but soon, laughter filled the space. Awe and May sprawled on the floor, drawing together, something we'd never had room for before. The emptiness became opportunity, not loss. I found small joys. My keys were easy to find, my coffee tasted better by the window. The house became a sanctuary, not a source of stress. The memories were still in my heart, but no longer held me hostage. Our home was no longer a museum, it was a stage for new memories. Months passed. We became mindful about what we brought home, using the 5-second rule before buying. I started a herb garden on the balcony, chatting with Mrs. Chen about energy and sunsets. Our home, and our hearts, could finally breathe.
The metaphysical grandma taught me about energy.
The owl gave me a tool for my anxiety.
The Zen squirrel taught me to let go.
Decluttering wasn't about erasing the past, but making space for new stories. It was the light, airy beginning of everything else.